up, guys? Welcome back. In this video, I want to talk to you briefly about the newest DLC for Roxy's Pinball Panic. This one is called Roman Renaissance, and it comes with two tables, one standard size and one ultra wide body. And so the thing I like about the standard size table is that it's your typical pinball kind of solid state feeling table. It's very fast. It's not too complicated. You have an extra third flipper, you have a spinner, you've got some pop bumpers, but you also have an upper playfield. You actually have two upper playfields where you can hit these shield targets. And what this DLC really does well at is that it kind of creates that atmosphere that you're in this opulent Roman Empire. It's got a lot of toys and sound effects. You can look at the playfield and you can see the tile on the playfield. That really makes it quite something to look at, as well as the marble textured flippers. If you know your Roman history, Rome wasn't built in a day, but when it was finished, when it was complete, Rome was a very, this grandiose empire. And I think the developer Dom really does a good job at kind of depicting that. You can see all these toys, you see all these statues, these fire pits, these grapevines, these water fountains, all to kind of represent the pride in Roman Empire and Rome at the time. Because during this time, Rome was experiencing quite the Renaissance. They were engineering, they were philosophizing, they were doing all kinds of stuff. And this table really does it well. One thing that I really like about the first table, I don't want to give it away, but there's actually a secret shot that you have to find out through playing, and that's how I found about it, that leads you to the upper playfields. So I was playing this and I was wondering, how do I get to the upper playfield? And I figured it out. I don't want to give it away here, but I think it's pretty cool, and I really like that about it. You have the Roman pillars and columns. It's just a really cool table. Plus the music really puts you in that vibe. And the first table is, like I said, it's a little easier. It's a little more, up to your standards in terms of your solid state play, faster gameplay. It's not too complicated. But what I really like about the second table, it's an ultra wide body. Now this ultra wide body has insanely, because it's a wide body, it actually, the gameplay is going to be a little slower. So you'll notice that as you play, it's a little slower because it's a wide body. That's how wide bodies actually play. But what I really like about the ultra wide body table, the Endless Empire, is it's got these little mazes and crevices with a bunch of spinner lanes. It's got I think 7 spinners on the playfield, and it almost looks like some kind of maze, some kind of Lazarus maze, and the balls will shoot out of different directions, and you kind of have to keep your eye out because you don't know where the ball's going to come out of. But that's what keeps it kind of fresh. You also have an extra upper playfield with a bunch of spot targets, shield targets, with various flippers there. But the ultra wide body is really nice because it's a wide body, it plays a little slower, and it's got all these, you can see it on this video, you got all these little tiny passageways where the ball can get into, where the ball can shoot out from. You got a lot of spinners. And as I was playing, it kind of made me feel like I was riding a chariot. Here you can see the upper playfield area, which is really neat. You got a lot of spot targets, shield targets, and a little raceway where the ball can come out after you hit all the targets. The only thing that I noticed that was sort of an issue was on the ultra-wide body Endless Empire. During multi-ball, the camera would get kind of funky. Like when the ball would go back to the plunger lane, the camera would jerk back a little bit. But other than that, I think it's a great table. But like I said, the only thing that I noticed that was a little iffy was the camera stability. But maybe Dom can look more into that. But other than that, I really like the wide body, and if you're a wide body kind of pinball player, I think you'll get a lot of enjoyment out of this table. And don't forget that this month, Table of the Month for Roxy's Pinball Panic, is Obnoxious Office, so I'm going to get on that, try to get first place. I'm in third right now, but I hope you enjoyed a little DLC from Roxy's Pinball Panic. Roman Renaissance, out now. Till next time, I'll catch you guys later.